There were broad smiles around the cabinet table in the aftermath of bin Laden's death. Senators even passed a resolution congratulating the intelligence agencies and the U.S. military for the successful mission.
Osama bin Laden launched this war on the false assumption that America didn't have the stomach for the fight. On Sunday night, he learned how wrong he was.
The White House has given more information about the operation in which bin Laden died. Members of the U.S. Navy SEAL Team 6 rappelled from Black Hawk helicopters into bin Laden's compound. The operation took a further 40 minutes as the Navy SEALs worked their way through the buildings. They encountered resistance throughout. 2 al-Qaeda couriers were killed on the ground floor, along with a woman who was caught in the crossfire. Bin Laden and his family were found on the next 2 floors. He was on the top floor. His wife rushed a Navy SEAL and was shot in the leg but not killed. He resisted capture and was shot dead. He was unarmed. After his body was airlifted to a hangar, a set of photos was taken. The White House says there are concerns releasing them could provoke a backlash.
It's fair to say that it's a gruesome photograph.
That could be inflammatory. That's the sensitivity you're...
It is certainly possible that, and this is an issue that we are taking into consideration, is that it could be inflammatory.
Another set was taken on board this aircraft carrier as his body was washed, placed in a weighted bag and lowered into the water. These photos are easier to view, but it's not obviously bin Laden. At Ground Zero, they're divided on whether the pictures should be produced at all.
And I would like to see it for validation reasons, and I think it's important that the whole world sees it.
Even as much as he's done to affect America, it's still disrespectful to put his pictures of his dead body all over and yell about how he needs to burn in hell.
I think they checked the DNA, and I'm 100% positive they got him.
Questions are being asked about the $3 billion President Obama has asked Congress to give Pakistan in aid when bin Laden was able to live for several years near the capital. In the Washington Post, President Zardari attacks the insinuation. Such baseless speculation may make exciting cable news, but it doesn't reflect fact. Pakistan had as much reason to despise al-Qaeda as any nation.
This isn't just cable news. It's not just me. I can tell you, I've spoken to people in the highest levels of our government, and they are extremely concerned. And Pakistan should also realize that many members in Congress are raising serious questions. Why should we be giving $3 billion a year to Pakistan if they can't capture the world's most notorious terrorists living right in their midst?
But now further questions are being raised. If bin Laden was unarmed, why was he shot, not captured? And could releasing the pictures inflame rather than prove his demise? The repercussions of this momentous mission continue to be felt in the Oval Office.